How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling, bro? Y'all know what time it is, man. We're back at Pond 3 per usual. Tossing out some frogs today. It's about 2:06. I left at about 1:30. And the goal today is rooster tails, frog, if possible, the crankbait also. So that's what we're gonna be getting into today. Yesterday, we had a great day. Caught 3 yesterday. We caught a crazy crappie. We caught a little small bass, and then we caught a pretty nice sized bass. The wind today is actually coming from the southwest, so we got some good wind direction today, but it is about 13-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So yeah, it's pretty breezy. It's pretty breezy today. We're not gonna let that stop us. I already got the frog on the rod, and we're about to go ahead and just cast out. Let's get it. I can't even lie to you, brother. So this day did not turn out how I anticipated. It was super windy, like 16-mile-an-hour wind gusts. You can see in the footage here. Just terrible day to fish, but I just enjoyed the fishing day for what it was. Eventually just headed back home, met some cool people on the walk back on the trail. Met a cool guy named Edgar who subscribed to the channel, and that was pretty awesome. Then I met these 2 cool little dudes who were scootering through the park who was curious about what I was recording, so they subscribed also. So it was some nice interactions. Just headed home for the day.
You know what DK stands for? Drift King.
Drift? What do you mean drift?
I was just here fishing, and little bro stopped by. They was just kind of curious what was going on, so just let them know we've been catching fish all week here. And yeah, bro, we about to get ready to close out the day for today, so check in with y'all next time, man. And until then, bro, y'all be easy.
The following day.
What's going on, guys? So today we have a different adventure today, man. So I did some scouting earlier today, and I did some looking around when I was pond searching, and we found us a nice creek while doing our search. I got on my board because I skate as well. I just skated all the way down, kept going past Pond 3 and just kept skating all the way down until I came down to a large like creek opening and like an overpass that has a nice like covered cool shady area that I saw some pretty decent bass up in there, bro. And I was like, okay, so now we're working with something. And then also found another creek spot entrance, saw a snake there. It kind of eared me out a little bit, but it's okay though, because I forgot what Rab Assassin said: the harder the mission, the better the fishing. So we're gonna see how it turns out, man. And you know, I'll just check in with you guys whenever, you know, I get a little bit closer to that area. So boom. Beautiful day on the water today, boys. What is going on, guys? So today we're just starting off at pond number 3 real quick, just because it's so nice today. The water looks real still, if y'all can see behind me of what it's looking like. Let me try to get out the frame. Yeah, man, it is a nice about 67 degrees right now, man. Like, it is super nice. We got an overcast. We've had an overcast all day. It kind of rained this morning, and it's just been feeling good all day, man. So I just had to come stop by pond number 3 real quick before we take our adventure over to the creek locations that we found earlier. And we're just gonna see what kind of bass we can catch with the we're gonna try out the whopper ploppers, and we're gonna try out the crankbaits and that micro spinner as well, because I think that should work pretty nice in those creeks along with the rooster tail. You know, we got to try the rooster tail, man. So yeah, man, I just came here to stop by real quick, give a few casts. Just want to, you know, see if we can catch something real quick. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And appreciate you boys for joining me this time. Let's get it. And then, boys, another bummer part about this is the fact that I don't have my polarized sunglasses. So, you know, that's not too much of a biggie, but on this overcast type of day, it does kind of affect a little bit. But also, there's a lot of like shade, so I'm able to like kind of see through, you know. But about to take the first cast with the crankbait though, so let's get it. We still haven't caught us a fish yet with the first cast, so let's see if today's that day. Say your prayer with me, brother. first cast. I don't know if y'all saw that. That was cool. That was a monster out there.
Much later.
What's going on, bro? So we just got to the creek spot, man, and I gotta show y'all this, man. I think it might be too shallow, but I'm gonna give it a cast just to see. I think this spot is no dice, guys. I think it's too shallow. All right, boys, next spot. All right, so boom, boys, we just got to the second creek spot, which is right here. And it's pretty shallow, but it actually gets about like 3 or 4 feet deep in there. I'm like, maybe I can cast out that way and see, but probably not, bro. So we're gonna see and then just slide down to the next one, bro. It's a little better one that I saw that was deeper, that had some actual fish in there. So let's get it. I'm actually seeing some fish interested in it, and they were just like hidden. All right, I think it's no dice here, guys. So we're just gonna go to the next creek spot that I saw that was down the way here. Okay, boys. So we're just getting to the third creek spot right here. Let me get you guys a visual of this real quick. Let's go ahead and make our way. Hopefully, there are no snakes because we saw snakes earlier, and yeah, that would be no bueno. But that was like further down that way on the waterfall. But this looks like a pretty chill spot, some rather deeper water here, so we can go ahead and set you guys like right here. Oh yeah, that should be perfect. That should be perfect. This is such a little chill spot right here, bro. I can get a better cast than that. That's right into the bushes. All right, boys, so we're gonna go to the bridge overpass spot. I think that was the next location that was after this one, so we're gonna head there. I think this one might be dead water. Yeah, let's get it. Yo, what's going on, guys? So boom, so we just got to creek number, or I don't even know what creek number spot this is, but the overpass spot, that's what it is. It's the overpass spot. So we just got here.
Came real close.
We got some little dudes here already fishing. Yeah, he's in there creeping. But I'm gonna get the whopper plopper thrown out there, and then yeah, we're gonna see what we can make happen. Depends on what day, dude. I usually go with something that's like on top of the water, on top water, or I can get a swim bait or something like that. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's me right there.
Yeah, this is where you were fishing when I saw you.
Yeah. That's where I've caught like all the big fish at, dude. There you go. Try that one. I'll give you one too, man. Actually, let's try this one. This one's a little bit bigger swim bait, and that one will sink to the bottom. So like you can let it sink and just reel it in, and it'll just be swimming.
Like an actual fish.
Yeah. It'll just be swimming at the bottom. So that's for if you want to get deeper. That one will get deeper also, but it doesn't have a weight to it, so it'll just be a little bit lighter. But they both work nice though.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. All right, guys, let's switch it out to the rooster tail. If my camera dies, I appreciate you boys for joining me on this one.
The following day.
All right, so what is going on, guys? It is your boy. We're back again for another episode of some random pond fishing, and now we've incorporated some creek fishing. Now we found a couple of different creek spots that we went to yesterday. No luck, kind of frustrating, but it's okay. We're going back today. It's a little bit earlier in the day. It's probably like early afternoon right now. It is 1:11 right now. And there isn't a cloud in the sky, a sunny day, and it is about 70 degrees outside. It maybe feels like 72, you know, now that the sun is like gotten out a little bit. Yeah, that's the type of day we got. Not a cloud in the sky, and then the sun is just sitting nice and high over there. So with that being said, we're gonna take advantage of these different conditions that we got today. Typically we're going with a whopper plopper, or we are going with a crankbait, or we are going with a spinnerbait or the rooster tail. But this time I want to try some different rigging methods, and this time I have a Texas rig, and then I have a grub that's on a rig, and then I also have and I have a Largo shad on a weighted jig. That's what it is. I have a Largo shad on a weighted jig, so we're gonna have that, something that's just a little bit more natural with what the fish are seeing in their environment, and we're gonna try that. We're gonna go below the surface today. That is the goal. See what kind of fish we can catch, and yeah, man, so we're gonna head out that way, and yeah, let's go ahead and just get to it. Alright guys, so this is the criteria for today. Here we have our Largo shad on the weighted jig, and then here we have our single tail grub on the weighted jig, and then here we have our Texas rig on the weighted jig, and then we have our speed shad on a weighted jig also. And then we threw the crankbait just so that we got something on top of the water and something that can go slightly into the column, just in case if these guys aren't getting it done here. But these are the main objective. All weighted jigs and swims, these are the main objectives. We caught one on the crankbait, so you know we're not too excited about that, but we haven't caught one on a Texas rig, or Texas rig. Texas rig period. We caught one on a wacky rig, but not the Texas or a weighted jig. So let's see what we can make happen today. Man, I don't know if you guys can see this bass right here. He's literally in the water right there. We are on the edge of pond number 3 right now, and I can see the bass and little fry right there also. They're pushing all the bait fish up to the edge of the shallows, and they're just picking them off. So I have the Texas rig on there right now, and that is what we're gonna rock with, and just gonna swap in and out there and see how that works. So let's get it. That was a little too far. Let's give it another try. Oh, terrible. Okay guys, so the Texas rig isn't working. I'm about to try to go to this side real quick, try the Texas rig, and then I'm gonna come back over here, and then if that doesn't work, then we're just gonna try the smaller grub, the single tail grub. Oh, fish on. Yes, sir. Woo, fish on. Yes, sir. And we got him. He wolfed that down. He wolfed that down. He straight wolfed that down with the freaking Texas rig. That is my first catch. This is my first catch with the Texas rig, and you can't even see the worm in this buddy's mouth right now. Let me see. Can't tell if them is like battle wounds or y'all see these on the fish. But okay, let me get this bad boy off real quick. Let me go get my pliers real quick. Hold on. Okay, boys, we're back in motion. So you can see that's all the way down the gullet right there, man. Love it. Let me get this out of your mouth. That's hooked in there good. Hold on. Oh man, I gotta get bigger pliers. I know, buddy. I know. Hold on. Let me do it with my right hand. I don't want to hurt the fish, man. It's in there. This man got this thing like in his stomach. Let me see if I can get it from the gill, maybe. Oh man, this bad boy is in there. Hold on, buddy. Let me get you that. Give you some oxygen. Man, bro, if y'all can see how this hook is set in his mouth, bro, it's like stuck to his esophagus, bro. Oh, I got it. Woo! I got it for him, guys. Oh, man, that was a challenge. Yes, sir. This bad boy right here. Let's get him back in the water. Oh, here you go, buddy. There he goes. Yeah, go give him some time in there to recoup. I know that hook was in there good, man. That is crazy, dude. I literally had to like go in from like the side of his gill and like grab the hook and like invert it. Like it was, he had wolfed it down, bro. Like it was in there. That was beautiful. First catch on a Texas rig. That was magnificent. That was absolutely magnificent, guys. Let's get another one out there and see what we can get, man. Oh, let me wash my hands off real quick, dude. I didn't even see him back there. I didn't even see him in the weeds, man. He pulled that straight out the weeds and just went for it, bro. Straight out the weeds and just went for it. Bro, that was exhilarating catching that on a Texas rig, bro. Okay guys, what's going on? So I just had to reline my whole rod and reel because I just got the worst bird's nest I've ever gotten since I like first bought this combo, bro. Like it was the worst. I had to just completely just sever all of my lines, bro. Luckily I didn't have to completely rethread my whole reel, but good Lord, man. But anyways, we got the single tail grub on there, guys. So this is what we're gonna be using real quick. We caught one with the Texas rig, so we're about to switch it up to the single tail grub, something a little bit smaller, and see how that does for us as well. So all right guys, so no luck with the single tail grub on the rather deeper side of the, you know, like the smaller or the shallowest side of the pond. So we're about to take it over here and I'm about to cast out this single grub over here, which is pretty much like a 1.5 to 3 feet, and just cast it out deep, you know, just get different ranges and see how the single tail grub does. All right guys, so what's going on? So we're about to go ahead and conclude the day. We caught a fish with the Texas rig. Mission complete. I wanted to catch more for you guys, man, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. I've tried everything else. You know, I just got to tighten up my skills more because it genuinely frustrates me that I can't catch more than one fish every single time. You know, I watch other anglers do it and it's just like, dude, like just get back in the lab, man, do some more studying and stuff. But we got one today. We got one today on the Texas rig. So we got a beautiful sunset to end the evening off, man. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for joining me again on this one. The creek that I had went to, there was just no action, and that's why I came back here to pond 3, so I can be able to at least map out and explore some more, because there was no action at creek 3. I didn't even want to waste the footage for it. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys next time though. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And you know, I'll check in with you guys at the next one. Y'all be easy.